Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot. Welcome today to the first of my three-part series on dowsing. Alright, so this is going to be our first lesson. We're going to talk about pendulums and pendulum dowsing. And the second one is going to be about using L-rods. And the third one is going to be all about body dowsing, using your actual body. So one of the first dowsing books I got was the Dowsing book and kit, and the kit box is somehow gone somewhere over the years. I don't know where it is, but it's gotten thrown out, no doubt. So it says, Dowsing book and kit, find lost objects, focus your energy, develop your intuition, create balance and well-being. So this book and kit is old, like I said. I'm not sure, by Walter Woods. And that is way back in 2004. So let's just take a real quick look at this. It says, dowsing is a way to get in touch with your intuitive side. I like to think of it as a mother's intuition with a readout device. And in this case, our readout device is going to be the pendulum. In the next lesson, it's going to be the L-rods. So it says here that dowsing originated as the ancient art of searching for water, minerals, and other objects using a divining rod. They may not always admit it, but lots of people, even police departments, use dowsers to find lost objects, missing persons, or plane wrecks. Most farmers and even the Marines dowse for water. Today, more and more people dowse for fun, to heighten their intuition, strengthen their spirituality, to get in touch with earth energies and the environment for guidance in personal decisions, and even to help themselves lose weight or otherwise improve their health and well-being. So, that sounds good, right? So, how do you dowse? Dowsers project an intent or a request to an instrument to find the location of a specific object or target, or to answer a specific question. All right. How does dowsing work? They say that your inner self, your higher self, knows the answer, and that you use micro muscle movements to move the pendulum or the L-rods to answer the question correctly. Now, lots and lots of things, lots and lots of different kinds of pendulums, and I'll show you some of these kits later, but let's get to the pendulum basics. So, first of all, what's a pendulum? A pendulum is a weight of some kind on a chain or a string of some kind. So this one, for example, is lucite. It's got peridot, like filings mixed with copper pieces in there. So a pendulum can be made out of anything. And if you're like, well, I don't have a pendulum, I don't have money to spend a lot of money, it's okay. Because you don't have to. It could be something as simple as this ring. Well, I can't get it off because my thumb's fat right now, but something as simple as this ring with a string on it, suspended from a string, anything that'll move. So let me show you a couple of the different kinds of pendulums available out there. And they're not all that expensive. There are some that are not expensive at all. So this is one of the first ones I got. This is actually a silver pendant with dolphins on it. It's got an amethyst here. This is rose quartz, even though it looks white where you're looking. That's one. That was the first one I got at a Renaissance fair. And it doesn't hang exactly even, but it will swing and it will do the job. So we'll show you how it works in a minute. All right, then there's this one. Let's see. I should have had these all out, but nope, I didn't. Okay, so there's this one. This is, again, amethyst and clear quartz. Here is, some of them are super simple. Some of them are a little bit more complex. This one, oh, this is made of calligraphy stone, and I don't know if you can see that, but it looks like it has, can you see it? It looks like it has, and that comes naturally that way. It looks like it has like calligraphy on it, or some sort of hieroglyphics, even though it's not really. Let's see what else we have. And then we have a simple metal one. That is, there you go, that's metal. We have, oh, this one is made out of selenite, and it's got a super long chain on it. This can be worn as a necklace. So there's a selenite one. Here is another clear quartz one, very beautiful. And you know, there are days when these won't move for me at all. This is a cool one. I got this at a rock shop in Indiana. And the nice thing about this one is it unscrews, and there's a compartment inside where you could put, you know, a piece of some sort of a crystal in there. I don't know what else you could put. Use your imagination. And this is nice and heavy. That's a heavy one. And then last but not least, I've got this stone. And I want to say this is a boji stone, but I can't remember. But this is kind of nice because it has chakra colored stones going up the chain. All right, so those are all nice pendulums and different ones. But like I said, you can use anything. You don't have to have a fancy one. You can use anything on a chain that swings and is fairly balanced. Now, the first thing you want to do when you use a pendulum, and let me see which one's going to cooperate with me today. Okay. Will you cooperate with me today? All right, this one looks like it's going to work. You know, although, we'll see. Okay, let me put these out of the way. All right, so like it said, what your pendulum looks like is not important, but what it does is important. Now, in order to use a pendulum, you can use one of these. It says yes, yes, no, no, maybe, and rephrase. There's that one. You can buy these. And then here's one with a B in the middle. This one belongs to my husband. That's kind of cool. And so you can use those. There are also dowsing discs that look like this. Here's yes, no. There's here again, yes, no, ready for question. You can make your own. All you have to do is, here's again, yes, no, physical, social, spiritual, mental. So there's a lot of different ways you can use a pendulum, but what I've learned is that it's a smart thing to be very polite when you're using your pendulum. Now, I don't know why this is, but everyone who dowses says this to me. And it seems to be a very important thing. So, why would I need to be polite to a piece of something on a chain? I don't know, but it says. So we want to sell, this is going to be either our inner intuition, our higher self, answering the questions, even our spirit guide. And so the first thing that I like to do is I like to use an affirmation, and you can or you don't have to do this. There's an affirmation you can use before using your pendulum. I've had this one forever. It says, I ask my angels to remove all negative energy and all foreign energy surrounding me and send it into the light. I clear myself of all unwanted influences and I become a clear channel to my higher self. I ask only the highest forces of God, my higher self, or my guides to work through this pendulum to offer me guidance. I am open and receptive. You may not think you need that. You may not want to do it. But in my opinion, you know, it can't hurt. So everyone says that the first thing you should do, you should first of all rest your elbow on the table if possible so that you are not consciously swinging your pendulum, okay? And then you want to hold it in the middle, and your pendulum should be full rest in the middle. And if you can see this, I think you can see it perfectly right there. Okay. And then I'm going to say, please show me yes, and it should start swinging in the direction of yes. Please show me yes. And sometimes the pendulum will swing back and forth. Sometimes it will swing in a clockwise or a counterclockwise direction. Okay, thank you. Please show me no. Okay, stop. Please show me yes. Please show me yes, big. So I think you can see it moving. Okay, please stop. Please show me no. And you can ask test questions. You can ask test questions like, is my name Joan? And it's swinging to yes. Is my name Mary? And it's swinging to no. It likes no. It really does no powerfully. Okay, so that's that one. So let's try this one. May I ask you a question? Please show me yes. Now that one's swinging bigger than the other one. Okay, please show me no. Please show me no. Okay, now, if it looked like I was moving my arm, I was absolutely not trying to or intending to. So, one of these can be used to ask yes/no questions like, okay, I've got one. So I'm going to use this one. And you should always thank your pendulum. Thank you. And so, may I ask you a question? Okay. Stop. Are we going to get a big winter storm tomorrow? Now, everybody's predicting this. Are we going to get a big winter storm tomorrow? Thank you. Are we going to lose electricity? Now, it looks like it is going for yes. So, I really hope we don't, but I will let you know. It was correct. So, like, that is one way to use your pendulum. Now, if you're interested in pendulums, but you're like, I don't know, I'm not too sure. There's, like, a lot of books. Here is a book called A Little Bit of Pendulums by Danny Bryant, an introduction to pendulum divination. All right, there it is. It gives you circles, blank circle 2. Use this blank circle to make your own theme and answers for a pendulum circle. That's kind of cool. You could do, here's a chakra one. That's kind of awesome. Which of my chakras do I need to work on? And it would point to it. All right, so there's that. Now, there's kits, pendulum kits everywhere. They are everywhere. This is one of them. I got this one at Barnes & Noble, and they're generally between $8 and $15. I'd say lately they're more toward the $15, but it comes with a pendulum. It comes with a book, and this is what this one looks like. The price should be on that. I'll check it out in a second. So there's your little pendulum in this one, and you get pour a question, no, maybe, yes. Here's one for the zodiac signs. Each zodiac sign gets one. That's kind of cool. There's 6, and so there's a zodiac on each side. So there's so many different ways that you could use the pendulum. And it's kind of really neat. So let's see what this box set says on it. And this one says $24.99. So I guess some of them do cost more. I don't remember paying that price. I'm thinking I got this in the sale area at Barnes & Noble. I think I did. Okay, so don't think you have to pay $24 $9.99 for it. Let's look at a couple of these other ones. My husband got two. He really got into this. He loves to use his pendulum, and he talks to his higher self through it. So this is A Beginner's Guide to Pendulum Magic, and includes crystal pendulum, velvet pouch, 32-page guidebook, pendulum chart and chakra card. And this one says $19.99. I think this was also one of the sale ones at Barnes & Noble. And last but not least, we have Pendulums, the complete divination kit. Includes a pendulum, 8 divining charts, and a 128-page illustrated book. So this one was a BA kit. And I think this was maybe 10, 12, or 15. I don't... Okay, now see, this is kind of cool because look what this comes with. He hasn't even opened this. There's a chart for percentages. There's yes, no, maybe. Ooh, this is nice. I like this one. Why did I not get this one? I don't know. But the pendulum was there and he has taken it out. So it did come with a pendulum. But that's it. So those are some of the things that come with the pendulums. Next time we'll be talking about L rods. And so I hope